Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac Show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy myself.
My audience about your character in the play.
Yes, absolutely. Her name is...
First of all, I want to show my audience your
Yes.
haircut. You're absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, thank you.
Get a close-up of that Moro. Isn't she gorgeous? Absolutely. Tell my audience about your character.
Yes, her name is Alma, and she is the minister's daughter, and she teaches voice lessons, and she's definitely a good girl, and she has a lot of social anxieties and is quite high-strung, and she's always looking out for everyone. Her mother has sort of reverted back to a second childhood, so she also takes care of her mother, and she takes in vocal
So there's
students.
mental illness.
In the family, yeah. She takes on vocal pupils who she feels bad for in general and tries to like mentor them. And she runs a book club that meets twice a month, and she tries to bring culture and artistic interests to this small community. And she's deeply in love with her next door neighbor and doesn't know how to deal with it.
Well, you know what my answer to that is, darling.
What's that?
Well, go to the hairdresser, dye your hair platinum blonde, buy some false eyelashes and some high heels, and get a very sexy dress, low cut. Think that's good advice?
Yeah, definitely. Although I think that this character, Alma,
She's not a pleasure.
she's quite the opposite.
Quite the opposite.
Yeah.
She's more demure.
Yes. I think she needs to be covered up at all times. Yeah.
But there's beauty in her spirit.
Yes, and she has these amazing speeches. Actually, it's really fascinating. This is Tennessee Williams' favorite character, and he really saw himself in her. And so I think a lot of the issues that she goes through are things that he himself went through. And maybe that's why her speeches, her language is just so, like, descriptive and beautiful, and there's so much to it.
And she's a very spiritual person.
Yes,
too.
yes, definitely. Both in that she's the daughter of a minister and the town's moral center, and also that, you know, she sees the best in everyone and kind of looks for what's beneath the surface.
Now, the gentleman that she's in love with, this is the father?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Do you kind of help her out in the story?
Well, I suppose so.
Do you give her guidance?
Oh, absolutely. At first, in a wonderful scene, at first, you know, we were kind of talking about medical things, but it becomes clear that the real issue is beyond pure medical, and it's how she feels.
You really could see that she's in love with your son.
Oh, I think I've known that. And actually, it's clear to me that he's not good enough for her, my son. From things he says, at least I believe he's trying to counsel her and urge her to move away from him. I mean, that's not high praise. I mean, you know, I don't think.
How'd you find this actor? He's fabulous.
He is. He's so good. I worked with him 2 years ago on a Shakespeare play, and we just clicked right away. And so I chased him down to be part of this.
Perfect for the father.
Absolutely perfect. And he and the person playing his son look alike, which is even better.
That's
Yeah,
amazing.
it is amazing. Yeah, we really lucked out.
Was there a long casting process?
Yeah, we had an open call and literally had to turn people away. I think we saw like 162 people and then had another pile of headshots of people we just didn't have time to see. And then the director and myself pulled in some people that we knew for the callbacks and other people that like we're currently working with. And then it just kind of went from there. And I have to say, there was like one person who was absolutely perfect for each part. So it couldn't have worked out better.
How many people are in the ensemble?
The cast is made up of 12 actors.
When is this play going to be up and running?
August 20th through the 31st at
It's coming up real soon.
yes, at the Clermont Theater, Theater Row. That's on 42nd Street between 9th and 10th.
Tell my audience, is there a website that they can go to find out more information about the play?
Yes, Theater Row has a website. It's www.theaterrow.org, and we are making our own Facebook page. It's facebook.com/summerandsmoke.
Summer and Smoke.
Yes, that's the name of the play.
Why is it called that? Did Tennessee Williams, is there a reason why he
Great
called it that?
Well, the first act takes place in the summer, and a lot of my character's issues come from the fact that she just can't handle the summer, the heat, and the exhaustion and the anxiety that comes from it. So that's part of it. And then smoke comes from the fact that the young doctor she's in love with says that her problem is that she has a doppelganger, in other words, another self inside of her that she hasn't let out. So at the end of the play, she confesses to him, you know, I let my doppelganger out, and that old me died of smoke inside. So.
How very, very surreal.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot, but it makes for a great play.
Yeah, it sounds terrific, darling. Well, I look forward to finding out more information about it. And tell me once again, one more time, the
Sure.
website.
Sure, yes, Theater Row is theaterrow.org, and our website is facebook.com/summerandsmoke.
Terrific. Let's have a glass of champagne. You need it after all that, right? After that long interview, we'll have some
I
champagne.
didn't do much, but I want to share.
Yeah, you will. Don't worry, you need to have some champagne. It's a very hot day here, and it's warm in the restaurant. Yeah. Let's have some champagne.
Thank you for inviting us.
Yes, thanks for having us.
Terrific.
Nice to meet you.
Delicious.
Yeah.
You're going to give me a kiss goodbye, darling.
Sure. Thank you so much. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, dear.
Keep watching more celebrity interviews coming up, darlings. Pink champagne kisses.
Some of you know Bridget Fardell. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in.
This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.